Okay, well, I decided to record this video one more time because I didn't want to take too long, take forever. This is just a random reading on what's going on. Where's my cat? My cat and my dog are in here. My puppy and my kitten. And I have three animals in here. Two animals in here, but I have three. Anyway, there's my cat Lulu. Yeah. I was just doing a reading on what's been going on the current events, and I just wanted to just kind of just talk for a little bit and just kind of bring some things off of my chest, because a lot of other spiritual people on YouTube, everyone has, their differences and their opinions and all of that. But I think, or at least from personal experience, it is smart enough to focus on love and a higher vibration and dimension. I've been just listening to other people and how they feel about this, the coronavirus and all that, and then just all of these just chaos just in general, that other people have been experiencing in their spiritual journey. So if you see like a dark spot on my pants, I've just been painting. I've been doing some paintings that I have to finish. I've just been working on my art. So yeah, that is for another time. Anyway, so let me hurry up with this. My cards don't want to pull out. I already pulled out a few, but I'm just going to pull out some more. I'm just working with my angels and my ancestors to help me be centered and grounded, and to not waste so much time on YouTube today, but to just kind of keep on track. So what's going on with this epidemic that people are scared of? And I pulled out 3 cards. And I pulled out 3 cards from the basic tarot. And then I have 2 other cards that came out from 2 different decks. And so the first card that came out was the 5 of Swords. And the 5 of Swords, what I see with this card right here, I don't know if you can see it, but, it says losses, all is not lost, and you still have 3 swords remaining, giving you the upper hand. So maybe in the past, people are reflecting in the past, like, oh wow, I should have, focused on what was being said about this in the past. Some people are feeling in fear. Maybe some feel a little defeated. Maybe they feel powerless. Maybe they feel weak right now. And they're looking in the past and, but this is also saying that you should be able, whatever you believe in, the creator, God, God is a higher power, the universe, I feel that the universe is saying that even though a lot of people feel maybe lost, maybe some people don't have the resources, maybe some people don't have the money to get what they need for this situation. Maybe there is certain forces of power that are trying to make people feel that way. Maybe trying to make people feel in fear. But there's also a part of the universe that is saying, here, that people should have trust in spirit, God, Goddess, God, the universe, that you should be able to, even though you feel in fear or in lost, or you feel lost in this situation, that, don't look at the past and beat yourself up and feel defeated because of the past. Maybe some people, I forgot what it's called, but some people believe that, some people, I don't want to call it a conspiracy, but some people are saying, if it does get worse, people need to be prepared, that there are I got martial law, taking away guns, and, also, people being able to protect themselves are probably being worried because they're looking at this, they're reflecting, and they're like, damn, or this could just mean people just fighting each other. But this is something to say, stand your ground here. There's a lot of unstable energy here going on right now, or the present moment. People are feeling unstable, maybe not just because of this, but not just because of people thinking the way that they're thinking, but financial. Here, no, come over here, baby. Come here. No. Okay, so me and my dog. So I got the Queen of Pentacles reversed. Let me see if you guys can get these cards on camera. So maybe some people are feeling unstable right now. They're feeling like maybe there's something about this that is suspect, not authentic, maybe a little deceitful. Because when I pulled out that card, it also meant superficial. So something here is, I also got man-made, maybe that people feel that this is man-made. This is not natural. This current situation just doesn't feel natural. It doesn't feel organic. It does not feel authentic. And not only that, it's causing instability in certain people, or certain people are feeling that way. That is what I'm getting. There is somebody who is probably greedy. People are holding tight to their money, or what is the word? Some people are just kind of like trying to hold on to their stability, but because of that, it's become so unstable. It's become so chaotic that people are feeling like, well, I got what I needed. But it's also causing some sort of instability, Some people are not noticing that. But at the same time, it's like we should be grounded, people should stop having that mentality of being selfish and greedy right now, and focus that at the end of the day, the future is saying that stop focusing on being greedy and stingy on the situation, but just work hard, just work hard on how to make plans. Just make plans for maybe multiple sources of stability instead of being greedy. That is what the future is saying for the situation. Instead of fighting each other, instead of trying to take and steal from each other, because that's what I'm getting with the Five of Swords. Instead of trying to fight like, oh, this is survival of the fittest kind of energy, we need to focus on just working hard. That's just, the survival of the fittest kind of energy is just going to bring more chaos, and it's probably going to bring more loss. But if, at the same time, I feel like Spirit is saying just trust God, trust Spirit, You know, don't focus on fear. Don't focus on defeat. Don't focus on the pain of it. Focus on trusting a higher power. That is what I'm getting. But there's going to be people who are already thinking that way. There are people who are thinking like, no, this is mine. We're going to fight for this shit. If I can't have it, you can't have it. But this is like, no, like people just need to find multiple sources. Work, you know, you need to, you know, there's going to be work frustration. Hard work is needed to be done either at work or a situation in life, which is the situation that's going on now. Sowing your seeds. You know, some people need to just, you know, like some people are not working at, some people may have to adjust in the future, just adjust their workings, their financial situation, and think about, you know, if people are going to have to not be in the public, you know, because this is a hermit card, you know, right here too. You know, if people are going to have to be sent home and be at home, this is not a time to think about being chaotic, but to meditate and to reflect and retreat on the situation if some people are going to have to be home. If some people are going to have to be home, this is a time to find multiple sources of stability, whether it's having a roof over your head or, you know, building your own platform, or just, you know, finding other ways to pay your bills, and just a lot of hard work here. You know, this is not going to be easy, but at the same time, it's not going to be like an easy thing just because you're home. But at the same time, this is not just because you're at home doesn't mean like, okay, this is a dog eat dog world mentality. Let's fight each other. This is more like, no, you got to look within and find the answers. And yeah, it's going to take some hard work for the future. You got to, you know, people are going to have to build themselves and look within. Maybe this is like, I don't want to say new kingdom. Like, this could possibly be, you know, some people want to talk about it being a new world. So I don't know about that, but you know, like I said, I'm not a conspiracy theorist, but there are certain individuals who are trying to make it into the one world government, and they say this could be a spiritual awakening. Some people say it's the end times. Some people say it's many things, but at this moment in the future, there's going to be some changes that are going to happen. Maybe not dramatically, but I think a lot of people are just going to have to focus on stocking up and preparing for their stability for the future, and having some cash on the side, you know, form any other forms of stability that is going to require some building for that, and to keep it in a place where you're not throwing it around. You're growing your stability here. Okay, so I was using the deck, the shadows, the oracles of shadow and light card, and I asked Spirit, is there another message for this current situation? And the angel de los muertos, I can never say that right in Spanish, and I'm half Mexican. I have my moments where I can say it right, and I have my moments where I can't. Okay, but it's pretty much to me, it means like angel of death, which is so weird, you know? So the people who have passed on and had going, you know, the people that are probably mourning. It's like the spiritual realm is saying transitions to the spiritual realm. These people who have passed on, they are transitioned. They're not, just because the people who have passed on have left this world, they have ascended. You know, some people have ascended. A lot of people want to say dark and fucked up things about the people who went through this, and I am not one of those people to play like that. You know, if that is true, I don't know. That's only the creator's call on, you know, why things go the way they do with certain people. You know, we all are not perfect in every way. We all have a dark side, but that doesn't mean that I should go around telling people this is what you deserve. No, that's not right. You know, I don't think Spirit, God likes that, you know, you just wish him well and you just leave it at that, you know. And this is not a time to play God. This is not a time to talk about if those people that this happened to, you don't know, you know, this could have happened to young children, innocent people. I don't really look at the news too much, but don't be surprised, you know, like it can happen to anybody, you know. And I pray for light and love, you know, and I just focus on love and a higher vibration, a higher dimension of thought and well-being. Speaking on that, I don't even want to talk about that right now because I was a little pissed off at, you know, people be pissing me off with that. They be treating me like a crazy bitch just because I know that I believe in other realms, and I know as a witch, as a shamanic killer, I'm not like a super expertise witch. I'm still learning every day, but I've always been really good ever since on this journey. I noticed that I've always been good with healing work, and I'm not saying I'm a doctor, of course I'm not, but I know how your mentality works in healing. If you are not having the right mentality in healing, and you want to do healing magic or healing work, and you are living in fear, you are more able to manifest that kind of thing. And people think it's funny. You know, during my spiritual awakening, I've seen amazing, intense things in my life, you know, and, you know, people see that I have been able to. And I even got my family members, you know, making fun of me because I'm able to see the things that Spirit, you know, the Creator, you know, the angels, the God, the Goddess, the ancestors, all of them, you know, whatever you want to say, whatever you believe in, has been able to show me. And, you know, I live in a small town, so people know that I'm a magical person. They know I'm a mystical person. They know I'm a spiritual person. So it's like, ha, you know. I'm like, so what, you know? If the universe wants to show me the rain, wants to show me the thunder, the beauty of my magic, then I'm not gonna, what's so funny about that, you know? And then they even have my own family members making fun of my magical journey. But the reason why I'm bringing that up is, I don't know, I'm being random right now. It's just, I was a little upset about it because, you know, I was listening to Infinite Waters, and he was talking about you shouldn't be focused on fear. You shouldn't be focused on that vibration because it weakens the immune system. And you can manifest illnesses in those kind of ways. And you really can. And I myself know this because I was not in the right mindset when I was thinking poorly, when I was thinking about my health in ways that I shouldn't have. That made me more open to darker portals, or whatever you want to call it, darker energy, because illnesses do not just vibrate in the physical realm, but they also focus in the invisible realm, in the realm of the thought, in the realm of the spirit. And people think, oh, she's a crazy bitch. Oh, why do you think they have medicine people, shamans, and all that? Because they knew these things, you know. And people like think it's a joke, like they think it's a joke. They think, oh, it's all bullshit, and it's really not, because these are the same people that believe in God, but that believe in Christ. But do you not understand? In the book of Matthew, he was touching people and healing people. That shit is real. There's people out here that can do that, and we lost touch with that. Why do you think Reiki is so popular to many people? Because that's very similar to what he did. That is what he did. But it's like, it's evil to some people because it's not Christian enough. So it's a funny thing to talk about. It's a joke. But yet you go to church and you put your hand on people and you pray for them to heal, right? What's so different with that? You know, I don't understand that. And then people, you know, in this town, you know, they be making fun of me because I'm an energy healer. I have healing hands, you know. Am I saying I'm a doctor that I've cured and healed everything? Of course not. But I know certain things as someone who went through her own journey as a wounded healer. And I'm getting like so sick of it, you know. And then, you know, they got my brother brainwashed into thinking that way. Like, and it's like, you know, people, I feel that, look at that candle, it's just flickering like crazy. That is so funny because, like, this card right here. And I think that's what I'm saying about the spiritual realm, too. It has something to do, it has the same... Dias de los Muertos. I can never say that wrong. And this Angel de los Muertos. I can never say that right. But yeah, this could also mean that, you know, the spiritual realm is working through this as well, and that the angels, the healing angels as well, are not trying, but are there to assist with the people that are sick right now, those who are trying to heal, those who are wanting to heal, those who are healed. The angels are there, the spiritual realm is there to assist and help, and those who are passed on, you know, so it's just like, just because it's invisible, that there's work going on in that side as well. So this compassionate and soulful, most tender of angels has been assigned two tasks. The first is to gently collect and gather souls to take home where they will rest before incarnating again. The second is to is to remove the fear of death and to carry away souls who are anticipating sweetness and relief, peace, and a deep restful time before rebirth. Angel de los Muertos, I can never say that right. Angel of Death, pretty much right. This angel does not obliterate identity at a soul level, but she certainly gently releases the soul from its body and allows the physical body to return to the earth, and invites the soul to rest a while before choosing and getting advice from her on the next incarnation. So even though, like, people are scared, and it's like, look, this, you know, the people who probably lost people in this situation, I don't know, those people that have passed, you know, they're just, you know, a lot of people say this is spiritual war going on here. So this is a purge, this is like a cleansing, I don't know, but this could, you know, mean something spiritual as well. And, you know, those who are going, that have, you know, passed on, and, you know, who have got sick from this, they have just transitioned into another realm right now. So it's, you know, of course, not over for them. You know, I know people are sad and heartbroken, and it's not just the humans on this earth, but also those in the spiritual realm that are not looking so happy about what's going down and the pain that is going through, you know, people right now. So, you know, the angels are definitely helping out. But this is also saying, the spiritual realm is saying, do not have fear. Do not think in that way. That death is only a transformation and a transition. And they're here to assist and heal and to take care of us who definitely need that stability, who definitely need to feel protected, especially with people in the mindset of having the survival of the fittest type of mentality. That the angels are here to protect, and there's nothing to fear, even people are scared because, they don't want to leave, but it's like, we are being protected, A lot of us who are in just embracing the oneness of the universe. Some people need to communicate with Source. Communicate with Source. This is a time to communicate with Source and embrace the oneness of the universe. This can also mean don't be afraid, even though you may feel like you need to be a hermit. This is also a time to not be afraid of connecting with nature and being outside. And because nature is very healing. And I don't know why, but I think of like herbs as well. Like somebody, I see like plants and herbs as well. So communicating with Source, Spirit, God, the universe. This is a time. This is also spiritual right now. Those who are feeling lost, this is a time to do it now. This is a time to not sit there and ignore the communication with the other side. Okay, nothing yet is set in stone, right now. So, nothing yet is set in stone. So that means yeah, I hear my brother talking in the other room. He's just being very just odd. That's what happens when they body snatch. I'm just kidding. Not kidding. I'm sorry. I'm just kind of like trying to get better at reading. He's out there. Like when I do YouTube and stuff, people just kind of get a little nosy and they be trying to make fun of me. It's like, so what? This is how I like to read my cards. I like to read my cards, but let's see. It's just to know that the best will unfold for you. And this is not a time to be distracted, but to stay focused. Yeah. This is a time to stay focused and to not be distracted. And I've just been feeling kind of a little distracted right now. I don't know what it is. I think it's the empath in me, because I'm absorbing other people's energy. I really am. Like, I can feel other people. I become more sensitive to energy, and I can just feel people's energy. And I feel that a lot of people are nervous. A lot of people are scared. People are jittery. And I'm absorbing that. And I've been feeling that. Like, it's not me. I know it's not me. It's coming from outside. And I don't know. It's just like I'm a sponge, so I can feel it. People are like acting like they don't really care, probably. Because I was going to the store and people are just like kind of normal, but I could just sense it. This atmosphere has just been chaotic. Secretly, silently chaotic. And I can just, like, it's just like this feeling. It's like my intuition is telling me something. Look at this candle right here. Yeah, that is it. This is just, you know, to remain grounded, to prepare and stock up for stability. And they say nothing yet is set in stone on certain things on the situation, but it also is a time to stay focused. And yeah, that is it. Thank you for watching, and please subscribe.